What's your name?
Jennifer.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to start by assessing your posture. Just look at your eyes, nose. It looks pretty symmetrical. Thoracic spine looks pretty good. All right. It looks pretty good in your sagittal view. Your scapula do look like they're a little bit protracted. And also, are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay. And I see that your right shoulder is dropped a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with some active range of motion movements. Actually, you're going to be doing them.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, you're first going to put your hands across and your feet are good. What you're going to do is you're going to round your shoulders as much as you can. Is there any pain?
No.
Okay, is there any pain now?
No.
Okay, so now what I'd like you to do, you're going to keep your head kind of tucked in, but you're going to lift your elbows up. Okay, is there any pain?
No.
Okay, is there any pain now?
No.
All right, okay, so you can go ahead and put them down. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of rotate like this to the right. You go ahead and you can keep your arms crossed. Is there any pain?
No.
Is there any pain now?
No.
Okay, go ahead, rotate to the other side. Is there any pain?
No.
Is there any pain now? All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to have you do, you're going to side bend like that. Okay, go ahead and side bend. Is there any pain?
No.
Is there any pain now?
No.
Okay, go ahead, side bend to the left. Is there any pain?
No.
Is there any pain now?
No.
Looks like you have a little bit more curvature on your right than your left. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to be looking at your upper thoracic at the active range of motion. So I'm first going to start by looking for your C7. Can you go ahead and bend your head forward? Good. And then bend it backward. Great. Okay, so I've got your C7. I'm going to find your T1, T2, and T3. All right. So what I'd like you to do now is to go ahead and bend your head forward very slowly. Okay, good.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. And then go back. We'll do it one more time a little bit slower. Good. And then come back. Okay, so now what I'd like you to do is to turn your head to the right so you're looking out the window. Okay, and then go ahead, turn it the other way. There's just a tiny bit of motion. Okay, thank you. We're going to be looking at your upper thoracic passive range of motion.
Okay.
So I will actually be moving you this time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start by finding your C7. So, okay, go ahead and bend your head forward, then bend it backwards. All right, so I've got your C7, T1, it's very close together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move your head. And I'm going to move it to a rotation. To a lateral flexion. Let me know if there's any pain.
Okay.
Okay, so that was C7, T1. I'm going to go ahead and do T1, T2 right there. Flexion. Rotation. Lateral flexion. On your T2 spinous process, T2, T3. Go ahead to lateral flexion. Rotation. T3, T4, right there. Do flexion. And I can definitely feel the gapping. Rotation. And lateral flexion. Just slight movement. Okay, I'm going to be looking at the expiration and inspiration and how it affects your ribs, how they're involved. So, just want you to just breathe ribs again to see the inspiration, expiration. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm first gonna start, oh good, taking good rest. So I've got the second rib, great. I've got the pump handle, okay. Third, good. The fourth, and I don't want to go farther to preserve your modesty.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna look at the bucket handle, and that's great. I can feel your ribs going out and coming back in. Wonderful, feels symmetrical. Okay, all right, I'm also going to be doing the spring test for the first rib. So what I'm gonna do is first find C7. Can you just lift your head, kind of, yeah, and then bring it back? Okay, so I've got C7, then there's T1. I'm gonna go ahead and find the transverse process of T1. And so now I kind of know where the rib is going to go. Okay, oh, and I feel it's a lot tighter on the left side. And we were talking about that before, that it's probably because a lot of your muscles are trying to compensate for your shallow breathing. Okay, all right, I'm going to be testing your thoracic spine with the spring test. So first I'm going to find your T1 by looking for your C7. Can you go ahead and raise your head kind of towards the ceiling? Good. Okay, put it back. So I've got your C7. This is your T1. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then T2. Okay, and T3. There's T4. Oh, yeah, and it's a little bit stiffer of a recoil. There's T5. T6. T7. T8. T9. And I'm getting more of a recoil now. T10. More recoil. T11. Yeah. And T12. A lot. This is the most recoil. Thank you.